Good afternoon. I just freaked out then because Paul was blowing his nose. And I thought, I hope it doesn't go live while he's still doing it. Hello, Shani. Just me and you. We'll wait for some more to join us. And then I've got so much to show you. So much new stuff. It's all stacking up. So, yes, excited. I think my phone's going to play up again today. And it's not going to give me any comments. So, Paul will keep an eye. And if anybody's got any questions whilst I'm live, then he can alert me, let me know. So what I thought I would do today is start off with a little bit of, I say shop tour. I don't mean the whole shop. I just want to take you down to the new section because there's so much loveliness there. I want to share it with you. And then we're going to take an in-depth look at the new collection from Janine's Mindful Art. And then I'm going to give you a sneaky peek look at the funky fossil stuff that we've got in. I don't think that is going to hang around. I think it's just going to go. Because I have been told that I'm the only person that's got stock. And I only got it today. So, yes. Yeah, I'm meant to be doing my live on Saturday with that. I wanted to get creative. And I'm just sitting here thinking, oh, I don't think there's going to be anything left by Saturday. So, I'll show you. And we'll see where we go. I'm going to go down to the other end. So I'm going to unhook you, bring you down. And let's start here. So we'll just pop that around. Okay. So first things first, the embossing folders. I did a live, I think, was it last week, Paul? Week before? It might have been 2 weeks ago now. With the embossing folders, there was a little bit of a delay on them, but they're in now, and we did order plenty of stock, so we've still got all 4 of your designs of those in. It's hard to see with that. We've got the butterflies, the wood grain, or wood structure, the crisscross, that makes me want to break into dance, and the wild flowers. Now, this is going to go so nicely with my collection that's coming up. Yes, so we've got those in stock there, $7.99 each. We've got John Next Door's new range in, and they range from $8.99 up to $14.99 depending. Then we have got Janine's Mindful Art, which is Sending You Love. I'm just going to scan over that because I've got all of that on the table, and we'll go through that properly. But I did want to point out to you these. So we've got sea anemones. We have got lovely mandala. We have got, I think it was this one, daisies. And we've got the floral mandala. They are all new in. They only came out. We had them in a couple of days ago. They are Marlene's most popular designs. She's had a rerun, and they've all come out in a new packaging. Really lovely. So those alongside her newest range of stencils, just gorgeous. I love this. And the mandalas are just beautiful. So we also had more of her pencil cases back in and more aprons back in because they have just been flying. So popular. Right, I'm going over to the table to show you the funky fossil. So we have got Mixed Media Compendium. This is absolutely, I was so blown away when I flicked through this. Now, there's 48 sheets in here. Just look at those. Oh, that peeled paint just looks like It's flaking off the page. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Paul's taking the mickey out of me. So there's 24 designs, but you'll get 2 of each design in there, which is good because, oh, look at that. Beautiful. So this is the first item, and it is stunning. $15.99, 48 sheets in there. Then we have got, I know there's going to be a race as soon as I go on it, okay? It's called Beauty in Bloom. And I was just like blown away when I saw this. So you get 2 faces on there. I just think the detail is just amazing. You've got Life is Full of Beauty, and you've got Bloom on there as well. These are $17.99. This is an A5 stamp set. And then we have got these beautiful Wings of Change with all of the ink splats flying out. Absolutely gorgeous. I love them. So you've got 4 big, but... Are you taking the mickey? Right, I'm saying things to you, and he's in the background taking the mickey. That's not very nice, Paul. So, again, an A5 stamp set, $17.99. You've got the words Brave, Change, and Fly with that lovely coffee ring on there. So, they are the big... I just want to play. I just want to play now. Then there is this lovely grungy type alphabet. With like bits of grunge around. $11.99. This is an A6 stamp set. And then we have got, these are A7. There's 3 of them. We've got bubble wrap. Really nice textures for the backgrounds. Absolutely. Whoa, I'm going to say that a lot. And I love this burst one as well. This is Circle Burst Trio. They're all separate stamps, so you can obviously overlay them, do whatever you fancy. And then we've got the fuzzy numbers. So if I bring that up closer, you've got that really nice fuzzy effect. Yes, Paul is being cheeky. I'm not going to challenge him to a craft off because he would say, well, I'd win. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 new stamp sets, new paper pad. Now we have got Alphabetti. Love that word. Alphabetti, spaghetti. These are $5.99 and they're a 6x6 stencil. We have got Doodle Daisies. They are so cute. Stop it. Doodle Dots. And I like them because they're kind of not uniform. It's nice to have that different shape. Oh, look at this one. Winged Mask. Now, I believe... Yes, so that is joined, but it's great that you get the innie and the outie. So a perfect background. Hi to everybody that's joining me. Thank you so much. We've also got Lumps and Bumps. I mean, I've got lumps and bumps anyway, but this is in the form of a stencil. So cute. $5.99. And then we've got Flowerful. Another brilliant one for backgrounds. So, just raise that up. That is our new instalment from Funky Fossil. An absolutely gorgeous collection. I'm sure you'll agree. I'm just going to look. Have I got anything more news to tell you before I... Oh, I'll just show you these. We've now got the full range of the acrylic markers in, acrylic paints in, because we had so many requests for them. But we've got the special effects one as well. This one's got the silvers and the golds in, sparkly and like mica ones. Really lovely. Also the water palette, that's new in as well. That's on offer at $35.99. You get like a little swatch card in there that you can paint. And of course the acrylic markers, they're fabulous. You know I love an acrylic marker. Okay, I'm going to just show you cheeky chap. Wave, Paulie! He's camera shy. Right, let's get you clicked in. It is going to point at Paul just while I turn around. There we go. And I'm just going to check back. Again, don't forget to shout out if there's anything, any questions. That all looks okay. It's either doing the same as what it was doing the other day when it wasn't showing me any comments, or you're just watching me and not commenting. Right, move that out of the way. Let's start off then. So, I'm going to start with the stamps because, as always, Janine does do a beautiful stamp set. Let's start off with this one. So this one is called a flower circle frame. You're looking at, and I am going to measure this because when I saw this, I thought, oh, it's like 8 by 8. It isn't. I'll do it in inches. Yeah, it's about 5 inches. So like a 5-inch span on your circle, but look at the detail in it. I just really, really love this. I'll turn it over because on the it's nice to see it in colour on the packaging, but if you do it in your stamping platform and just ink up different bits and keep stamping it down, you can get this really funky effect. So I really, really like that one. Well, I really like them all. This is the problem. Then we've got the background collage. Again, another stunner, multi-ink in there through a platform. This makes a really lovely subtle background. Maybe you want to bring your ladies in on top of it. We've got die-cut papers and all sorts to come up. But a really nice one. Again, around that 5-inch mark. That one's £8.99. Yeah, so they're both £8.99. Then we have got a lovely lady, and she is lovely. Looking at all of these elements in the background, I love that you can extend out this image. So this is like a DL one. Really nice detail there. And I love the way it's been coloured in. So looking at those, if I bring this one in, I'm just going to turn it over. You can extend this out because look, you've got the squares that are here. You've got the tulips there that you can extend out. You've got those beautiful tumbling hearts. And then the text as well. So very easy to make this all of a sudden an 8 by 8 or 6 by 6. The choice is yours. I think by breaking down the elements, it's really, really handy. So we have got £9.99 on the lovely lady and £11.99 on the romantic elements. I can't even choose my favourite between those. I just think they are gorgeous. And then what we have is, I'm just going to go down to the bottom. Ah, thank you, Pam. I mean, I should carry on with this, but I'm going to digress. Yes, thank you so much for all of the messages regarding us winning Best Independent Craft Shop in the Midlands for the 2nd year running. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we're really chuffed and overwhelmed. So thank you. And I do have some other news to tell you, but I'll tell you that at the end. So we've got 2 sets here. These are £9.99 each, and they're stamps and dies that will work alongside each other. So if I flip that over, well, just have a little look at that gorgeous little stamp. And then you've got the dies there. If I turn that over, you can make these like little ATC cards. If that's what you want to make, they're designed for ATC, but there's no reason why these can't just go on your cards. You've got little tags there as well, and then you've got the die to make the little bit to put on the back to say the artist, the title, and the info if you wanted. But definitely can be used in other ways. Really, really like that. And then this one's really cool too, because you can make lots of different bits of ephemera with this one. So you can make your postage stamp. You've got a die to cut out your heart. You've got a die to cut out your little leafy bits. You don't want to leaf it out. And then you've got that gorgeous little flower, little circle to do. So then this piece here, you've got your heart circle, so that you can do that. Really like those. They're different, and I love the fact that you get the stamps and the dies together in the same packet. So they are called, would you say plaid ATC is that one? And this one is heart ATC. So that's those. And then we have got, this one is frame and stems. You nearly forgot. Oh, that's okay. You didn't, and you're here now. Hi, Yvonne. This one is your frame and stems. So you've got that beautiful heart frame, the plain oval, and then 3 lovely stems. So that's the detail's lovely and so usable all year round. Then we have got a floral element. So you've got these lovely leafy twigs and different bits of poker. I'm going to call them pokery because you can make your little bunches, poke all of these little bits in there, and they're really nice and delicate. So I love those, and the little scribbled flowers in there. Beautiful. So that's that one. How much was that? Yeah, $15.99 these ones are. And this one, wow. So the last time that Janine bought a journal panel out, we could not get enough of them. And I think this is going to be exactly the same. It's got the beautiful heart detail on it. You've got little kind of, what's the word I'm thinking of? Little dangly bits, I can't think. My brain's gone absolutely dead. I love this piece, this panel. I can see some of those coming down the tops of a card with maybe, it doesn't have to be a heart, maybe it's a floral arrangement on there. You've got your little reinforcers that are going to go over the holes. You've got paper clips, and then you've got that beautiful kind of latticey background effect. I love it. Now, this will work with Janine's last journal. So it was the Hessian one, if any of you got it. If you haven't got it, they're standard. Any of the 6-hole binders will fit. And if you don't have one of those, you can always buy some of the little jump rings and then attach ribbons round to make your own, or just use them on cards and layer them up. But a really, really useful one. That one's $21.99. So they are all of your dies. And then we have got 2 stencils. I just missed a big comment. I'm going to just go chicory pokery. I do. I know. Yeah. I just think it's going to be so useful. It's got some beautiful elements to it. So these stencils are beautiful as well. We've got heart damask and we've got filigree hearts. Now, of course, you can ink through them, but I think the detail on this one, I think really screams out for you applying the ink to this one, giving it a little bit of a spritz and getting a lovely kind of wishy-washy print from it. I just think that's gorgeous. We'll see how we go for time. See if I can do something. I've got nothing planned. I'm not going to lie to you. I've got nothing planned to make, but I might do something. Then we have got, what have we got? Let's do this little sticker set first because this is cute. Postage stamps and quotes. So in here, I can undo that, can I? Don't break it. Okay. Yep, can't get that out. Why can't I? Okay, that's staying in there. So, you've got 9 sheets in here. So you've got 3 sheets of stamps, 3 sheets of these sentiments, which say things like, do small things with good love, with great love. Life is the flower for which love is the honey. You've got happy birthday. I can't read that one in. I've even got my glasses on. There's quite a few different like sentiments on there. Thinking of you, so proud of you. This is a moment to remember. Hope you feel better soon. And you've got the kind of aqua, the pink and the black in those. So a really nice little set, $7.99. And you're getting the 9 sheets in there. That's that one. Acetate. I love these acetates. So there'll be 6 in here. You'll get 2 of each design. And you'll get 1 printed in white, 1 in red for each one. So you've got hearts, you've got that lovely kind of design with the tulips and the roses, and the lovely script in there. Almost like a wreath there, giving you that centerpiece open. And then you've got that lovely ledger. Really nice. $7.99 for those. And papers. I love the colour palette. If I turn it over, you can see all of them together. 18 designs, 2 of each on here. But they're that beautiful matte finish. I just think I love the way that the colours are just muted together. It's lovely and soft and spring, and it makes me think of sunshine. Love it. Some really nice bits of woodwork in the background there. That's going to go nice with that embossing folder that we've had. I love the plaid in the background. Really nice and subtle there. Got some cakes, bit more plaid. You've got some music notes. Love it. You can be just using elements. Maybe you're just going to cut out your oval, cut this image out, and then layer it upon the filigree heart type. Choice is yours. I know what these papers would look good on, but I can't show you because it's not the time to show you yet. But a lot of you will have seen because you've had the magazine, but I've got a journal, a memory journal coming out. These papers would look stunning to do that. Cover those in. So you've got lots, there's even newspaper print in the background on these ones as well. And then we're going on to some of the plainer ones. So you've got the greens, that beautiful plaid, the wood grain. I love that one. A lot of open space. And some hearts. And some ledger. And the plaid. I think there's one more, and I love that. So that is our 8x8 pad, and that is $8.99. This one, when I saw this, it did make me happy. I'm not going to deny it. It's $9.99. This is a mixed paper pad. And what gets me excited about this one are these elements here. So from the back, I bet it's laid in differently. Yeah, I think it is. So you get your solid colours. Like so, because we need solids. And then you get the beautiful vellums. Now, I can tell you the exact collection it was. Janine bought out a collection called Wild and Free. And I was on Create and Craft with it. And there were some vellum sheets in it. And I coloured behind with the acrylic markers. And oh my word, we couldn't get enough of them because it looked absolutely stunning. And these are the same. I love the tulips, and that's a tulip as well. You've got the wreath one, and I love that it's in like a sepia tone as well. Look at those. And then smaller toppers, so you could rip around these, or you could chop them out, add in your colour from behind. It hasn't got to be acrylic markers. It can be pencils. It could be alcohol pens. It's a vellum at the end of the day. So he's doing it again. It's messing with me. Then it goes into, let me put it that way, toppers that you can just chop out and layer on your cards. Then you've got some like ephemera, some elements, but these ones you have to cut out. But you've got the white lines, so they're very easy to do. It's just giving you extra bits to bulk out your collection. And then we're going to go through it again because they've separated it. So it's like, yeah, repeated. So that is that one. That one's $9.99. And last but not least, this one kind of ties it all together. This is your A5 pad, and you've got over 300 die cut elements in here. So there's 20 sheets, 10 designs, 2 of each, but everything simply just pops out. Really good to add ink to, layer up. You've got tags, you've got floral elements in there. You've got your ladies, bikes. It's very lovely. Wreaths. And then you've got stamps and lots of floral elements and some hearts. A life without love is like a year without spring. I love spring. I love watching all of the flowers come to life, all of the colours in the gardens. And I do love gardening, but I don't have the best garden now because my old house had got a massive garden at the back and I loved it. But my new one hasn't. Less for me to do. I love the little hat in there. Brilliant. Lots of nice images here. So that is your die cut pad. Now, I can tell you that we have got a few bundles available with a saving on. That's everything. If you wanted everything that I've shown you, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. It's on the website, and I think it's, Paul, can you shout me the price? £139.99. And that is like, there's a big saving off of that. But yeah, I know they're kind of collectibles, the Janine's Mindful Art ones, because everything just works with everything, and it's fabulous. So I've decided, as I've been showing you all of them bits, that I'm not going to make anything in particular. I feel like I want to do a few little techniques with you and just have a little look. So I'm going to start off with the filigree hearts. I'm not on the best match, so I'm going to take it out. And I'm going to put that one in. Like so. And I'm going to get some card. Okay. So there's a few little bits stuck in here, so I'm just going to flick them out. Beautiful. So we'll just show you a simple, I don't know if you like, I love having a little play with stencils. Is this the right one? I'm just going to do it in red because there's hearts on it, but let's see if I can do them both on the same page. If we just ink through. Oh, and of course we can stick it down, or if you're on your magnetic, just to give you an extra hand, if that makes sense. I want to move it now. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll take that off now because otherwise we'll have a gap at the bottom. We don't want that. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to give that a little spritz of water. Because I want it to move around a bit. Just give that a little bit of a... And I might have to blast it. Which I probably will. I'm going to see if my heat gun reaches over nearly. So I'm just giving that a blast. I was being a bit impatient, but that gives us the start of a really nice kind of background. And that's just simply by inking through. If I wanted to change that, I can pop this back on and then start adding some encountering. I'm just going to go for this. And like I say, this isn't planned, but I think it's nice to go through and do a little bit. So just by adding a little bit, you can add more intense. Let's Let's just put a little bit of that there. It just kind of changes it. Can you see the darker areas?
What date's your collection now? 11.
My collection launches on this very Facebook page on the 11th of March. I'm just going to grab a bit of tissue. Yes, 11th of March. And it's a Tuesday. So it will fall out of my regular days. So we'll be changing them around that week. But yeah. Now I'm just going to ink on top of the stencil. So just giving that a little bit of a rub over. I might even add a few darker bits in. And then I'll take that to one. I'm going to spritz it with water. I don't want loads on there, but I want enough that I'm going to get a print. Shall I do it next to it? Yeah, go on. And if you use the tissue, I'm going to do that a bit more. Now, if you're worried that you're not going to get a... I didn't put lots of... just bought me little manual machine in by the side of me. I can quite easily pop that onto my platform, like so, as if I'm die cutting, and run that through to give myself... What have I done? I don't need 3 plates in there, Hazel. The more water you've got, the more wishy... There. So it gives a completely different... I love that. And then can you imagine if you started to stamp on top of there as well? See, I really want to break open them stamps, but he'll tell me off if I open too much, you know. Oh, look at these. Just... Well, Paul's gone to the... he's gone to the post office to put the parcels in. So don't tell him. Okay. Take that off. I feel like we could quite easily... Let's get that out of the way. And that... Oh, shh. Shh, he's back. He's back. Now... I'm going to do a few in the red, but just to show that you can quite easily build your own background on top of a stencil. I mean, this is quite dark compared to what I would normally do it, but I was just showing you different techniques. So let's go in with a little bit of a darker. And obviously, I'm going to do a bit on here just so that you can see. And like I say, I'm not making anything in particular. I just want to show you the different, how everything kind of works together, really. I can hear you. Right, put that one on there. You see, I really like that one as well. And I'm going to do, I bet you can't, shall I do it in a darker one? This would stand out more. Which way round is that? Yeah, that one. Just so that you can, and you can do first and second generation, but just showing that you can build those up. I do love these. He's going to tell me off. Okay, I want to have a look at, that one's wrong. Oh, I've got it the wrong way up. never mind. The little floral elements on there. I mean, how... I really want to get my hands on this one. I feel like I'm going to. Don't tell Paul. Okay. So this has got a solid middle. You definitely would need a platform to do this. What I'm going to do with the rainbow stamping, that is going to go in there. Now just make sure, because it's got the middle, make sure you haven't got any air bubbles in. So just let the air out. Grab a nice bit of card. Let's just position that better in the middle.
One wrecked shop.
Oh no, Paul, what are you doing? Okay. So we could multi-ink this, or I could just do you know what I feel like I'm going to do? I'm just going to do it a bit sepia tone. So I'm going to just do, this is the darker of the two browns that comes in the Studio Light inks. I'm going to get a print down first and then decide where I'm going from there. I love it already. Love it already. If I wanted to taint them roses a little bit, I'm just going to add, you've got roses and you've got tulips. Just adding, can you see what I'm doing there? That's all right. Just adding a little taint in there and there. Have that little tulip and that little rose up there. Just flip it so you can see where it is. Like it a lot. And then there's that one. Right, and of course you can then go in and add your other colours. Go on then, we might as well. You've started me now. I might add a few little bits of green in, which is just going on top of this sepia tone that I've put down. So I'm just getting a nice little hint, which I think is cool. Yeah, really like that. A few little sprigs there. Okay. Now, what I really like, this is where this stamp set comes in. If you wanted to extend this out, you've got extra little, for instance, like this one has got that ledger line. You can just make sure, yeah. So you could add more to it. So I'm going to put this one on a block, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that brown. I'm going to take a stamp off of it and then come in and extend it out and just put a little bit more in the background. So I'll be left with, I'm building the design out and it just covers more of the area. I'll lift that up because it's faint, but it's there. I really love this one. Okay, let's put that one back on. And then we've got this lovely foliage one. I'm going to just ink this straight up from here. In the green this time, I'm going to take the first stamp off, but I'm going to go, well, do you know what? I want some green in there, and I'm going to extend my wreath out. Or maybe I might want to do it in a bit of the brown as well. Just taking off there and adding it in. So you can do as much or as little as you want. What else have we got on there? I mean, I do like these extra. If you wanted to bring black into it, then let's try with our, maybe this one I want to just put in. And then there's another floor, foliage. You could start and build black into it as well if you wanted to. So let's do that. Take the print off, and then this time maybe I'm just gonna add a little bit in there, and in there, and you can just keep that. You're gonna have fun with this, definitely. You've got little postage stamps on here. I really quite like this funky design here as well. Let's put some of that on. There we go. But this one will need to be soft, I think. I'm going to put it on that corner. I might not like that when I put it in, but I'm doing it. And I'm just going to press on the bottom corner because I didn't want it over the rows. But I'm just putting a few little bits around. More often than not, when I do this, normally I would not have it on a block. Just show you how that's coming together. I love it. Where did I put that stencil? Okay, so I don't know which side I inked on there, but there's nothing stopping you then from inking a little bit of stencil into that background as well. And it just is bringing it all together. Then you could go into your die cut element pad. Maybe you're going to take one of your ladies from here. I'm not going to pull her out because I wouldn't be allowed. I wouldn't be allowed on this one. But so easy to play and mix all of the products together. So that is our Janine's Mindful Art. I'm hoping to play with the Funky Fossil on Saturday. The reason being because I actually do want to have time to sit and make some nice little samples with that. Because I had workshop this morning, and I do have my pile here of those, which is good. Now then, I'm going to turn you around because I need to tell you my news. So, oh, that's just showing you Paul. Here we go. Right then. So, you all know that I'm going. That's a bit high. I'm going on Hobby Maker on the 9th. I will be launching my collection on telly on the 9th, and they have it exclusive for 2 days, and then I can launch it on my website, which I am launching on here on the 11th. We've got special offers, bundle deals, some really good and lots of inspiration to show you, which is fabulous. I'm really excited about that. And then you will see me again on the 20th of March. And then you'll see me regularly on there because I've decided that I've had my break. I've had 6 months off and it's time to get back into it. So you will see me more regularly. But nothing, for the shop side of things, nothing will change. We will still follow all the new releases from Studio Light, from Julie Hickey Designs. We'll still have everything. I'll still do my lives and launch the new products as I have been doing for the last 6 months. Still offer a fantastic service with free P&P over £30. And yeah, nothing will change. It just means I'll be demonstrating as well. You'll see more demos, more inspiration, which is going to be good. So Thank you, Karen. I have missed it. I have had lots of people messaging saying that they've missed me, which is really lovely. But yeah, it was all about just taking some time off, taking a break, and getting back into it. So yes, that's my news. I will see you on Saturday. I'm going to go play with some funky fossil bits, but I've also got loads of other stuff to do in between. So I've got to make make myself a list of priorities, because I know what I want to do, but in theory, that's like third on the list. So I will see you on Saturday at 4 o'clock from the craft room. Thanks for joining. Bye.